So this is your first time in Cambridge for you guys, is it? And you're from Ukraine, is it?
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so I'm from England, from Cambridge, of course. Is this your first time in Cambridge as well? Second time. So yeah, basically, seeing as it is for some of you your first time in Cambridge, I'll be talking a bit about Cambridge as a university, a bit about Cambridge as a city, and I'll tell you a bit about the river as well. And actually, in 400 AD, the Anglo-Saxons came along. After them came the Normans in 1068. So this brings us up to the Middle Ages. So Cambridge by this time has been passed around quite a lot, re-invaded a few times.
How old is Oxford?
So it was actually founded in 1097. We can't talk about Cambridge University without first talking about Oxford University. So Oxford University in 1209 went through quite a turbulent phase in its history. It all started when a local townswoman was actually murdered. But soon enough, the actual first college came along. Now, colleges had been an Oxford thing before Cambridge University had started. And the oldest college was Peterhouse, founded in 1284. So this college, we're actually coming through as we speak, happens to be quite an important one, St John's College, by Lady Margaret Beaufort. Actually, the unusual thing about this is that she was dead by the time she founded it. So it was more or less the people who took care of her will that did the actual founding. But one of these people was John Fisher, Catholic bishop, and he actually made sure that St John's College was a very Catholic college, as well as just being the richest of all the Cambridge colleges. So it was a very, very impressive place when it first started up, still is today. Actually, the new court is known as the wedding cake, in fact, because it's structured more like a cake than an actual building. If you were a student in St John's College and you wanted to actually open a window on one side, you couldn't do it until you'd run to the exact opposite side and ask the student there to open their window. So of course, we're here at Trinity on my left-hand side here now. So Trinity College was actually first founded in 1546. So she persuaded him instead just to create a bigger, better Protestant college, of course. It has over £1 billion in assets right now. They used to say that you could walk all the way from Cambridge to Oxford on land just owned by Trinity College. So Clare College was founded in 1338 rather, by Lady Elizabeth de Clare. Lady Elizabeth actually had 3 husbands, all of whom died very quickly, one after another. It was begun under King Henry VI in 1446, but not finished for another 70 to 100 years. Now this was because of all of the infighting in the English nobility primarily. So all of the armies that would have been building that were instead fighting each other. It ate into the funds quite a lot as well. It's been quite a famous spot for Cambridge students' pranks, in fact, so practical jokes. So one year, some students went all the way to the top of one of those 2 turrets up there, deposited a single Christmas hat on top of one of them. So soon enough, The college woke up the next day, saw that they'd done this in the middle of the night, and they put up scaffolding to get rid of the thing. But actually on the next day, when everyone woke up, the hat was on the other tower, of course. Coming into now on my left-hand side, it's King's College, Bodley's Court. So this was actually opened in 1893. Of course, it was apparently the nicest accommodation you could get in Cambridge at that time. Still is actually. Sir Basil Spence, actually. He was never invited back to the colleges after designing that building, actually, because everyone said it was so ugly. Some people say that when it first was constructed, it stood on its own as a structure without a single nut or bolt in it. However, the reason that you see nuts and bolts in it today is because the students took it apart to see how it worked and then obviously couldn't put it back together. They had to rebuild it in a different way. However, I'd say this is unlikely to be true. I think it was more likely built around 1904, never deconstructed or anything like that. There's also another theory that it's actually because there's not a single curved bit of wood in the whole thing. So it is quite a graceful structure. I'm not a mathematician. It's all just perfect tangents to the code.
And so, really not good company in public.